Hi everyone, God it feels so weird to be sat back in front of a camera. Welcome to today's video, my first time filming in what seems like forever, and this is just going to be a kind of chill, kind of get ready with me type video. My base and stuff, and I just thought I would just show you guys what kind of makeup that I've been really liking for my first video back, and then after this I'm going to film a Stitch Fix haul, which is quite exciting. It's like kind of closed subscription service, so yeah, this feels like so weird. I do apologise if I'm a bit rusty. So I have just washed my face with my CeraVe cleanser. I'm just going to pop on some skincare quickly. So this is the Revolution Super Dewy Hydrating Spritz. I quite like this. I don't really know what it does, but I love a face spray. I've always liked a face spray, it feels so refreshing on your face. And I've also got COVID, had COVID. I tested positive for COVID, when was that now? A week past Sunday. I'm trying to find my towel. A week past Sunday, so I tested negative this morning, so that means I can end my isolation tomorrow if I test negative again. This is just a Felorga Eye Cream. I got this in TK Maxx. It's actually quite nice. It's not one of focus. Yeah, it's quite nice. I quite like the packaging as well. So yeah, I've been stuck up in this bedroom, and none of the rest of the family have COVID, although they've all been loaded with a cold. And my 3-year-old has been so sick. Like, we tested him for COVID. We try not to because it's so traumatic for him, but he's been vomiting and he's just been such a wee soul. So he's feeling better today, I think. I can hear him downstairs with his dad, so I think he's alright. And then I'm going to take some of this moisturiser. This is a P. Louise one. God, my lights are so bright. I got this in one of the budget boxes, and it's quite a nice moisturiser. So yeah, luckily that's him starting to feel a bit better, because he was just a wee soul. And like, as a mum, it's absolutely heartbreaking to know that your kid's sick and you can't really give him a cuddle and you can't just make sure they're alright, but his dad's been absolutely amazing with him. So I'm trying to sneak in there, like it's absolutely heartbreaking, like having to say to him like, no, you can't come anywhere near me. And it's not, I mean, COVID isn't fun anyway, is it? But it's not fun when you've got kids. And if you can't tell by my accent, I'm in Scotland, so our isolation rules still apply. And then I'm just going to go in with this Revolution Under Eye Primer. Kind of line fix, like. This is quite nice. Like, I'm not entirely sure exactly what it's doing, but quite nice. I've been using it each time I do my makeup just to see if it's going to help with the lines under my eyes. So yeah, going back to COVID. I mean, I don't want to bore you with COVID, because I know that most people have probably had COVID by now. Like, I seem to have been one of the last people to get it. But God, when I tell you that I was not well, like, last Sunday, my son had a football game in Lochgilphead and I was dying to go. But do you know what, really, like, even on Friday in work, like, my boss said to me, like, what's wrong with you today? Like, you're just not. And I was like, I don't know, like, I just don't feel myself, I don't feel quite right, I just don't know what's wrong. And then on Saturday I did a test and I thought it was negative, but I'd left it sitting because I was just being minging and lazy. And I looked at it again on Sunday and it did seem like it was a faint positive. And this is my favourite primer, my Revolution Super Dewy. I'm going to be out of this one soon and I'll need to get another one. I hate the packaging on this, but I think the new packaging has got a pump. So yeah, so I was really looking forward to going to Lochgilphead. And one of my ex-boyfriend's mum used to stay up there, so I used to go up quite a lot with him to visit his mum. And it's beautiful. And I woke up on Sunday morning with the worst headache I've ever had in my life. Now, see, when I tell you I thought I was having a brain hemorrhage, like, honestly, it was agony. So I had to stay at home, and I did a test, and like, they were already like nearly all the way to Lochgilphead, so when I did a test and it said positive, they just had to still go, and then they did a test when they came back, but luckily they were all negative. but like that first day, that headache, and I was taking ibuprofen and paracetamol and nothing was helping. Like, it was the most horrendous headache I've ever had. Like, I'm not even joking, it was so sore. So that was fun, and then each day kind of brought a new symptom. Like the next day my appetite went, and then I was all shaky, and like at this point now I went for a shower last night, my first shower in like a week, and I came out and I felt so sick. But other than that, like, I don't know how I'm feeling. Like, my isolation ends, well, kind of tomorrow, and I'm due to go back to work on Wednesday, but at this point, like, I think I'll just need to see how I feel tomorrow. Maybe try and go out a wee walk tomorrow and see how I am, and if I'm alright then I might be okay to go to work, because I miss work so much. Never thought I'd say that, but I do. I love my work. So yeah, I guess I'll need to see how I feel. I think that's the only thing that I can do, because I can't go back to work too soon. For those that don't know, I'm a scrub ODP, so I'm on my feet for hours sometimes doing like hips and stuff, so I don't know, I'll just need to wait and see how I feel. So now I'm going to do my eyes. So I think, like I says, I think I will do this off camera, just because I don't want this video to be too long, because it is my first video back. But for those that haven't seen this Midnight palette from Beauty Bay, it is beautiful. Now it's not totally my kind of colours, but I had to pick up both of them, and I've got these two pigments from Leanne Audrey MUA, and these are kind of like, I don't even know if you'll be able to see the colours in there, but they're two kind of like purpley pigments that I really want to try. So I'm going to do just a kind of quick, kind of easy look with that, and then I'll be back and we'll do the rest of my makeup. Okay, so on to the face makeup. The two foundations I have been absolutely loving is the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. I wear mine in the shade 15 Porcelain, and the Revolution Super Serum Relove one. I really enjoy that one. I really like this foundation. It's a perfect colour for me, and it's just got the most lovely finish. And quite often I pair it with that Super Jury serum. It goes so nice underneath it. I just really like it. Like, if I had to just pick one foundation, I think I'm going to do a video where, like, if I could just pick one, it would probably be the Revolution one, only because that one's only a £5. I think this one's about a tenner. But this one's probably my favourite, and my favourite foundation brush is this one from Shop Missy. It came in a set with a concealer brush, and it's F4, and it is amazing. I have just done a Shop Missy haul, so stay tuned for that when that comes, because I always love getting stuff from Shop Missy. Sorry, that was my work phone, and to know if I'm going back tomorrow or not. And this is the thing, like, so I got my first negative this morning, so technically if I got up early tomorrow and tested negative again, I could go to work, but I think I'm feeling okay, like, other than having a shower last night and feeling sick. But I've not been able to leave this room. I've been isolated in this room, so I don't know if I'm okay to go to work tomorrow or not, because I've not, like, tested myself, do you know what I mean? So she's just going to go and check what the kind of rules are with that, like, because technically, like, if I test negative tomorrow morning, then that would be fine for me to go back. I need to go and grab a concealer because I forgot mine. Okay, this is the Revolution Eye Bright Concealer. I absolutely love this. I have mine in Fair, I think, probably the latest one. This is really nice, especially paired with powder. Like, you can see hopefully how much I've used of this. I'm just going to put this in the usual spots. So this is the concealer brush that came with that foundation brush, and it is amazing. I never use my sponge anymore because this bathroom in this house is down the stairs and I am too lazy. I mean, that's just got the most beautiful finish, that concealer. I mean,
That's a big dragon.
Right, Lewis, away you go. It's not got the most coverage, but it's beautiful. It's really, really, really nice on the skin. And then for my cream bronzer, I've got, this is the She Glam Bronzer one. It is the Sun Sculpt one. I actually thought I'd lost this in the blusher, so I bought it again. And then I found it. So I've seen this thing lately where you're supposed to contour like a bit higher. So normally I would go a tiny bit lower than that. But apparently if you contour that wee bit higher, it kind of lifts your face and it stops you from blending it like too far down. And then this is the brush that I use for my cream contour. It's the Spectrum Zero CO2, and this is really nice. It's like kind of flat one, and this is kind of the only one really that I use. So I'm just going to try not to move that too far about. I'm going to blend kind of up. Now this shade is maybe a tiny bit dark for me, but I have ordered the lighter shade as well, so stay tuned for a Shein makeup haul and probably like a testing, because I have got a full face of Shein now. Like, that's just a beautiful colour. It's like a kind of mix between a contour and a bronzer. I really, really like it. Like, it's really good, and these are so cheap. I mean, look at the kind of sculpting that does to my face, like, and my powder will dye it down a wee bit. So I'm just going to put that around my face. So yeah, like, I never really got into this before, right, and I don't want to be like all negative and stuff, but like, one of the reasons why I stopped filming was I had a couple of negative comments. Now this commenter maybe thought it was constructive criticism, but it wasn't to me, and that's kind of hard to read. Like, I know that I'm not the best at makeup, right? I don't claim to be. I just claim to be someone that's kind of normal and has fun. And I don't think I'm bad at makeup, like, but like, I know that I'm not Missa. Like, she'd compared me to Missa, where she was saying I need to blend more like Missa. Now, I'm not Missa. I love Missa. I'm one of her Patreons. I've met her in person. Like, I would consider her a friend, but she is incredible. She's got all this natural talent, plus she has the time. Like, I don't have the time. I've got 2 kids, I've got a husband, I've got a house, I've got pets. Like, I really don't have the time to sit and spend hours and hours and hours blending, and there's just no need for it. Like, I think people commenting sometimes forget that, like, we are people and we do read the comments, and sometimes it can hurt our feelings. And at that point I was feeling quite down about YouTube. I feel like I don't always have the time to get videos up quick. Now, see, when you're a small YouTuber, you need to get videos up and the latest releases quick, and that's how you get the views. But again, my life, I work 4 days a week. I just don't have time for that. And this is a Shein blush. This is in the shade Hush, and the packaging on these is incredible. So yeah, I just was going through a bit of a crisis, I would say, but I've missed it. Like, if you've got no idea how much I've missed sitting in front of this camera. Like, I'm not a sociable person. I don't go out often. I don't have lots of friends, and I feel like sitting here talking to you guys is my socialising. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love to read the comments. And suggest it brush, I got this on a set off Amazon. It's great. Like, you guys are my friends, and I hated that YouTube was getting some negative for me. So see, just having that bit of time out to kind of reevaluate things and realise, like, how beautiful is that blush, like how much I've missed it. It has been so good, and I am now so excited to be back. Like, I really am. Like, I've got a renewed it's far too much blush at my nose, a new love for it. So yeah. What's next? Powder. is the Eye Bright powder. This is really good, especially with that concealer. Like, you can see that like I've made a right good dent in that. Yeah, just let me know what kind of videos you want me to do. Like I says, I have got a few hauls coming up, my Shein haul, my Shop Missy haul, testing Shein, I'll do another testing Shop Missy, get them. I've got my Stitch Fix video that'll probably be up next. I've also got a Lucero box coming. My powder is the Technique Vitamin C one. This is really good, this powder, like, and it's got this fancy mesh which I don't normally see in cheap ones. Let me know what you want to see. I also want to do a video. My sister-in-law has been bugging me to do a video for ages about tricks for kind of hooded eyes. Like, I know like I'm not brilliant at makeup, but I have picked up a few tricks over the years of how to deal with my really small eyes. So that video will definitely come soon, because she has been bugging me for it for so long and I keep forgetting to do it. That powder is, honestly, it's a really nice powder. And then I'm just going to spray it with some Primark spray. What have you lost?
I got one, my Papa one.
Is it downstairs? And I'm just going to let that sit for a second. Okay, I've just done my eyebrows off camera because my eyebrows are so bad. Like I says, I do have annual leave next week, so I'm going to get my eyebrows done because I'm going to get my eyes tested. I've got my smear test and I need to book to get my ear syringe, so it's going to be a full week. But the way I'll be at the childminder, so I'll be able to go and get my eyebrows done in peace. So you can see that like that bronzer and stuff is still coming through that foundation. But what I'm going to do is just quickly pop another little bit of contour on. And this is the Essence Contour Duo. If you're fair skinned and you don't have this, get it because it's so good. Literally like the only contour that I use, and I use such a small amount of contour, it's actually going to last me like forever. And then for my nose, I'm always trying to do a wee bit of nose contour. I've got this wee mini brush from Morphe. It is the M572, and I'm going to take a mixture, mostly the lighter shade, and just do a wee nose contour because I have got a big nose. And that still, right, so I've got a big nose but slightly smaller. This is a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I used to have the light shade and then my son broke it and I brought the normal shade, and the normal shade actually works on me as long as I don't go too overboard. It smells like it's so incredible. You can get Physicians Formula on Beauty Bay, you can get it on Boots. I think when I first got this I had to get it on like Amazon because it was before it was sold here. But they last forever, like if you don't have a child that breaks them. If I highlighter, I'm going to use this Pixie Rach Loves palette. Now I think this is so underrated. I'm going to use that lilac-y shade for my inner corner as well. Like, this is so underrated. It's so nice. Wait till you see. I used to watch Rach Loves all the time. Like, I actually love her. She's so nice. She's so relatable. She's so genuine. Like, she's such a good YouTuber. Like, she's so nice, and she's been through quite a lot in her life. Like, can you see that? It's gorgeous. But she just always does things with a smile. So I just used that light shade, and then I'm just going to use my blusher brush. It's not got anything else on it, but I'm just going to use that to kind of blend those edges of that highlighter a bit. Like, that is gorgeous. You know what, I think I will add a wee bit more blush, why not? I've got the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush, and I'm just going to use this shade here, I think. Mix it a bit with the top shade. Yeah. This blush palette is pigmented, so you need just a light hand, but it is gorgeous. So I'm just going to do my under eyes and pick a lip, and I will be back. Okay, that is those lashes on, and they are beautiful. I love this eye look. So if you want me to film a tutorial doing it, then just let me know, because I think that that is beautiful. For my lips, I'm going to use my Rimmel East End Snob and my NARS in the shade, I think it's Dolce Vita. I'll find out. Just because these are right down here, but like, I know I've moaned all this video, but to wait was so funny. See, when I went to work, not last week because I was off with COVID, the week before, I had a can of Fabulosa spray sitting in my bathroom. So 6:30 in the morning, like, you know, so tired, I picked it up and sprayed it in my hair thinking it was dry shampoo. And do you know what I mean? I'm doing this and I was like, why does that feel so funny? And it turns out that I had sprayed a Fabulosa in my hair, so I had to wake my husband up, tell me he would need to drive me to work because I had to wash my hair. Total idiot, like, absolute idiot. So I'm just going to put this on. I love this lip coat combo, I really do. I use it all the time. Like, I'm surprised I've not finished this, it's just lasting forever. My lips are so dry from having COVID. How gorgeous is that? I did get my lips done and I did get Botox done while I've been away, so that was exciting. Just got to spray it with some setting spray, even though I'm probably going to wipe this all off soon. Yeah, my lips were a nightmare. She thought I had a vascular occlusions, so that was fun. I ended up being in there for 2 hours while she was like worried, and I'd rather that someone was overcautious than not cautious enough, because like it's your face. Do you know what I mean? The vascular occlusion is quite serious, but there we go. There is the finished look. I feel beautiful. I would totally wear this to a night out. Like, this is my kind of colour. I was going to say it's my kind of colours, but I'm not actually the biggest fan of purple eyeshadow, but this has turned out so well. Like, if you do want a tutorial on the eye look, then just let me know and I can film that for you, because having an excuse to do it again is a good thing. So yeah, I'm so glad to be back. Those that have stuck with me, then thank you so much, and I do apologise for being away. I will try not to go away again because I have really enjoyed this. Whether I'm going to film editing it, I don't know, but I'll just need to make time work. Like, let's say I work 4 days a week, I've got a family, my mum's in a nursing home, like, I have got a lot on my plate, but I'm going to try and stick to 2 videos a week until I get things back to normal. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, and I don't know why anyone that's meeting me for the first time would have made it this long, but thanks for watching, and bye. Remember and give the video a like and leave me a comment down below. Thanks, bye.